What's going on, sexy people? In this video, I'm going to talk about why quitting trading literally made me a millionaire. And when I say quitting trading, obviously you can't quit trading and become a millionaire because you have to trade if you want to be a millionaire from trading. But here's what I did. I quit trading a live account and a demo account. So just for some quick backstory, I've been trading 7 years. I've made millions of dollars trading crypto, stocks, and Forex. And the thing that I learned works best for me is simplicity. I literally keep things simple and control risk. I just use support and resistance levels, and that's all I do. More or less for the past 5 years, that's how I've been trading. If you don't believe me, I share literally all my analysis and trades and everything in the first link in the description. It's my free Telegram channel. You can check me there. You can see for yourself. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can quit trading too. I can't guarantee you anything. I can't promise you anything. I'm not a financial services provider. Most of you watching this video are still going to lose money trading because trading's risky. And the fact is that most people lose money trading. But if you want to see what worked for me, I'm going to show you here in this video. So by quitting trading a live account and quitting trading a demo account and instead just looking at the charts, seeing what happens and getting experience, developing intuition, gaining subjective discretionary trading mechanisms for like developing your skill set, you can build all that without even placing a single trade. We're going to get into it here in this video. Again, if you want to see all my live results and live trading, you can just follow my Telegram channel. I literally show it all. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the proof of concept to get you like the abstract generalization using the TradingView backtesting feature. And I'm just going to show you how it works. That way you can go do it for yourself. So if you're not profitable, here's the first place you start. So we're just going to go to TradingView. So you are going to go to TradingView and you're going to go to a random pair. Let's pick a random pair here. We'll go to random.org. We'll go like a 1 to 10. So we'll do number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So GBP Canadian dollar. So let's go to a different layout here, boys and girls. That way I do not screw up my current beautiful chart. So we've gone to GBP Canadian dollar. We've cleared off all the drawings. Now let's scroll back a little bit. Let's see how far we can scroll back. We're going to count to 4 and scroll back. All right. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Where are we at? Let's see where we're at. I'm just going to click the thing here. Okay. So GBP Canadian dollar. So a lot of what y'all would do is you would do something like this where you're like, I think it's going to go down. I'm going to sell. For whatever your reasons are, it doesn't matter. Again, I trade support resistance. There's plenty of videos for free on my channel here, how I trade. If you want to learn how I specifically trade, like I said, all this is going to be just for example. You could, like I said, just click the first link in the description. You'll literally learn everything. 90% of what I teach, I give it away for free. I've got paid products too, but you don't need that. You don't need to buy anyone's stuff. You can just learn it all for free here online. This is what's going to matter though, is you tracking your trades, doing exactly what I'm going to teach here in this video. If you just do this, you could probably get profitable. Again, I'm not guaranteeing you anything. I'm just telling you I did this and this is how I got profitable. I've taught a lot of people to do this and a lot of people who have done this have got profitable. That is where I'm speaking from. Okay, just being real with you. So with that being said, you would do something like this. You'd mark it up here on TradingView. Then you would go to your trading terminal, your Forex account, whether it's it's a live account or a demo account, your stock trading account, your crypto account, whatever. And you would go place the trade somewhere, right? You do your analysis on TradingView, you place the trade somewhere else. Instead of placing the trade somewhere else, just cut all that out. Just stop trading a live account. Stop trading your demo accounts. Don't even do that. Instead, try doing this. You're going to get this right here. You're going to mark it all up nice and pretty. You're going to do your little stupid arrows for where you think price is going to go. And for whatever reasons you want. You don't have to have a working trading system, just some simple trading criteria to help you like track your trades. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go into a Google Sheet, or you can go to a Microsoft Excel document, however you want. I use Google Sheets. And then you're just going to go to that Google Sheet document and you're just going to paste in this image of the chart. That'll be the first thing. The second thing you'll do is after the trade completes, you'll do a image in the second column right next to it. That way you have a before and after of what the trade looked like before it played out and then after it played out. And then in that third column, you'll just have a simple note section for like what happened and why you took the trade. You can just type something simple like I sold because I thought it was in a downtrend. I thought it would keep going. I had my stop loss above the previous high in the downtrend and then a target at a 1-to-1. And it either works or it doesn't. And so with this simple logic, you're able to start tracking your data and seeing what works and what doesn't. The cool part about this is that you don't have to stress and be anxious over being right and wrong, over whether or not you're following your system appropriately, over whether or not it's working. You don't have to have any of that depression or that anxiety or that frustration or that angst or anything like that, like being worried about it, because you're not even trading really. You're not even placing the trade on a live account or a demo account. You've completely cut that nonsense out, and all you're doing is you're just throwing darts at the dartboard by just placing trades on TradingView with a little long short position size tool. And then you're just seeing what hits the bullseye. That's literally it. Because here's what you'll be able to do is after you track these trades for a while, you'll be able to look back at all the trades that worked and all the trades that didn't work. And you'll be able to simply do more of what works and less of what doesn't. Tracking your data and learning through experience on the charts over the course of a couple months, couple weeks, months, years, whatever it may be. This teaches you subconsciously how to trade, just like every other skill you've ever learned in your life. People could teach you in a college classroom for a year on how to ride a bike. You're never going to actually get good at it till you go out and ride the damn bike. It's the same way with trading. Instead of being all technical about it, super black and white and strictly regimented, stop trading. Just stop trading a live in a demo account. And instead, go to the charts, put whatever you think is going to happen on there with your position size tool here on TradingView, and then just get a screenshot of it, put it in your trading journal. Whatever happens, post that as well. And then at the end of every week, just go back and look at what all the winners had in common and what all the losers had in common, and simply do more of what works and less of what doesn't. It literally gives you the keys to the kingdom for free. All you have to do is just take the time to do it. So you've got this in here. This is your first thing on TradingView, your first little chart image. Now we'll just play it out and see what happens. So this one goes down, it goes up, it goes sideways, starts going back up. Lord, that took forever. Did that even hit? Nope. Yeah. Okay. So this kind of took a while. I probably would have closed this long before, but again, this is not even my system. This is just me doing examples just to show you. Again, like I said, if you're like, oh, you're doing it on demo, on TradingView replay, you can follow all of my trades. I've been doing this for 5 years profitably. I've been sharing all my trades and analysis live in my free Telegram channel since summer of 2018. You can click the first link in the description. You can see for yourself. I share everything daily. But I use hedging and dollar cost averaging to control risk. I don't use take profits and stop losses like this. Like I said, this is just to give you a simple framework to track your trades. Then you can build from it, and then you can have a nuanced dynamic system that works perfect for you as time passes and you get experience. So in this case, you could put something stupid like price was in a downtrend. It made a lower low, and I thought it was going to keep going down. So I entered a sell and put a stop above the previous high, and then I targeted a 1-to-1. Then you can put this one worked out. That's it. Okay, cool. So you've got the first trade. Now let's get a second trade here. So you think it's going to go down. So let's say you're waiting on a pullback, then you're waiting to sell again. So the price pulls back a little bit. Keeps pulling back. So then you think it's going to go back far enough here. So you enter a sell, let's say when it starts dropping right there. So you enter a sell, you put your stop above these previous highs. You put your target down here somewhere to 1-to-1. And you do the same thing. What do? You click this little camera thing. You click copy link to the chart image. You go to your Google Sheet, and then in the next column or the next row below your first trade, you put the link and you show it here. I know I'm just pasting these into the little browser thing here. This is just for example. Okay, you do this in a spreadsheet, Microsoft Excel, Google Sheet. You can even do it in like a PowerPoint presentation or Google Slides, literally however you want it. Something that's simple and easy for you to do, something that's not going to be a pain in the ass, so it doesn't take you like 10 minutes to do all your trades and tracking them. Just something so ridiculously simple that it's easy for you to do every single time. This, it's 2 images and then 1 like sentence of your notes about why you took the trade and what happened. It's so hard to screw this up, and there's really not much you have to do in the first place. And it's laid back too, because you don't even have to have any expectations about what happens. You're just seeing what happens to go or what happens to occur to help you learn. So you enter a trade here, you've gotten the screenshots, and you let it play out. So it starts going down, it goes up. Sweet Jesus, this is taking forever. All right, finally. So it goes down. This was another winner. So you could just put the same little example, right? Like you could just say, okay, price was making lower lows and lower highs, and when it did a pullback and started going back, I entered a sell. I had a stop loss above the previous highs of the downtrend, and then a target at a lower low. And then what do? The same thing. Get a screenshot. Go to your Google Sheet, and the next column next to this trade, you put this the after shot. So here's what we got so far. Look, we got the before screenshot, Then we've got an after screenshot. And then next to that, one column over, next you're just going to put, I sold, it was in a downtrend, and then I put a stop above the previous high and a target at a lower low of a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Like one sentence, literally, barely anything. Just something super simple for you to follow. Second thing, same thing, right? You could put prices in a downtrend. I waited for it to pull back and started going back down. And then once it started moving downwards and I thought it was going to go make a lower low, I entered a sell. I put my stop loss above the previous lower highs that were formed. So my stop was right above that. And then a target of a lower low. And then what happened? So you have the after screenshot as well. Now what this trains your mind to do is it trains you over and over to see what winners have in common and what losers have in common. And not only do you get the baseline statistics of what works and what doesn't work, but you can also start to see what these winners and losers have in common to help you gain an unfair advantage in trading. Screw being fair. We'll save that for sports. We'll save that for wrestling. We'll save that for, I don't know, income support with federal governments helping people who are less fortunate. We'll save all the fairness for like that world. Whenever it comes to making money in trading, you have to have an unfair advantage, because what's fair? Fair is a 50-50 win rate. It's buying and then it's going to go up or it's going to go down. So you're going to be right half the time. You're going to be right the other half the time. And the crazy part is I'm still profitable even with only around a 50 to 60% win rate, because for me, it doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong initially, since I use hedging and dollar cost averaging. I can still profit from whatever outcome happens to occur. I've just found for me, using support resistance and then a very specific risk structure, it works well for me. And it's nothing secret. It's been around for like 100 years. Like everybody knows it. It's just hedging and dollar cost averaging, just in a contextually appropriate way. And I use a little bit of my experience to help guide me whenever I'm making trading decisions. Like I said, you can learn all that for free from my other YouTube videos. You can click the first link in the description and follow my free Telegram channel. Literally, it's all in there. You could just see day after day after day everything that I do. What you're going to do here is you're going to track your results. You're going to find what the winners and the losers have in common, and you're just going to get that data. You're going to use that data to make you a better trader, and you're going to become a better trader. I'm not promising you or guaranteeing you anything, because trading is risky and most people lose money. But if you do this, just like me, I became a better trader by simply tracking the data, and I did it by quitting trading. And after I did this, I got profitable over the course of a few short months. It was 3 to 6 months. We'll go with, like, it was a little less than 6 months. It was like 3 to 5 months. And so I did this. I started generating consistency within about a year and a half in trading. I was all ready to kind of like break even, a little bit profitable. I was making like $1,000 to $2,000 a month within 2 years of the beginning of my trading journey. By the 2-year mark, those last 6 months were the most valuable, because I was actually following a working system that was simple and easy to duplicate. It was predictable. It was sustainable. It was consistent. And it was my system. It was 100% me. It was using support resistance. I was doing the same thing over and over. And I had tracked it all in the notes section of my phone, literally screenshotting before and after images of trades on TradingView to see what worked and what didn't, along with a couple of my notes. It makes trading so much more simple and so much more straightforward. For me, it became easy, because I'm like, wow, I literally have the data right here. This is literally showing me what works and what doesn't. All I have to do is just wait for setups where this all lines up and then manage them appropriately after I enter. We'll do one more here just to show you. We'll try to get like a losing trade here to be able to, so you can see what the losers have in common. Let's say, even though it's in a downtrend, let's say we're going to buy, right? Let's say we're going to buy, and your reasoning is, I don't know, you think it's going to go make a lower high and then come back down. So we'll have something like this right here. And then we'll do the screenshot. And then we'll throw it. Like I said, you put in your spreadsheet. I'm just going to put here in a new tab just to be able to see. So we got the screenshot there. Now let's see what happens. We're going to click play. This one goes down. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get a loser for us here so we can like track it. Maybe you could also have a rule that says if price goes sideways for 3, 4, 5 days, you just close the trade at break even and wait for the next setup. That's what I do personally. If price ranges for too long, again, like this is just this all in the chart here is for as example right now. But what I personally do in my trading is if price ranges for too long, like I would have already been out of this a long time ago, like way back in here. But we'll just let it play out. Again, I'm trying to get like a loser so that way we can. Okay, perfect. So it's going to lose. Go to the stop. Perfect. Okay. So it goes to the stop. Now here's what you do. The cool part about this is since you're not trading live, you haven't lost any money. And since you're not even trading demo, you didn't even lose any part of your ego and feeling like upset that you lost a trade and feeling like you're wrong and feeling like, what did I do wrong? What happened? Blah, blah, blah. All these stupid reasons you'll assign to why you're profitable or not profitable. All this is you have the before image, you have the after image in the next column on your sheets, and then in the third column, you just have the notes section. Something like this you could put, for example, one thing that you could find. Let's say that of the trades that lost, maybe 75% of them went sideways for an extended period of time. We'll say 2-3 days, right? 2 days, like if a trade goes sideways for 2 days, then it has only a 30% chance of winning instead of whatever, 60-70% chance of winning. Maybe if you find that that's the case, what you can do is you can start waiting and saying, you know what, for all my future trades, if I enter a trade and then it starts going sideways for, I don't know, you get to define this, 2 days, 5 days, 10 days, whatever it may be. If it starts going sideways and it's not really going towards my profit target or my stop loss after, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, whatever it may be, then you could say, then I'll just close the trade there at break even or in a small profit or small loss, wherever it happens to be. And you can make that a rule. And you know what that rule will probably do? It'll probably increase your profitability. Why? Because if you look back on your data and 70% of trades that begin to go sideways for example, 3 days or more after you enter, if you know that if it just goes sideways and kind of ranges with a few standard deviations of the price you entered at, if it just ranges sideways there for a while after 3 days, you may see that in your data statistically, the chance of the trade winning is only like 30% instead of 60 or 70% like it is if you're going to be right. A lot of the trades that you may notice on when you're right about, they'll generally just start moving directly into profit. That's at least the case for me. Directly into profit. If you're going to be right about it, it moves directly into profit. And the trades that usually don't work out very well for me, that I end up usually breaking even on or getting a small profit or small loss, is when I enter and price is trying to go, but it just ends up moving sideways. Normally trades like these end up not working out, so that you can track that in your data if it's something advantageous, if it's something where it's consistent, where you're like, I've examined a lot of these winners and losers, and it looks like it's just not working out. So then you can do that. So that's that. So you'll track all your images. You'll see what the winners had in common. You'll see the before and after, before and after, before and after. Then you'll see what the losers have in common. And you will simply do more of what works and less of what doesn't. Now, if you want to see the personal way that I trade, to where I make money even when I'm wrong by just like hedging to the next zone, closing the profitable hedge, dollar cost averaging into the losing position, then letting it bounce, then getting out of the first position at break even. I make a profit on the scenario like 90% of the time. Again, this is just my results. I'm not guaranteeing you anything. Trading is risky. Most people are going to lose money. You are probably going to lose money if you're watching this video. You should probably just quit trading right now. But if you're crazy enough to keep wanting to learn how to trade and you want to follow exactly what I'm doing, it is literally free. You can join right now by clicking the first link in the description of this video. It's my free Telegram channel. Just follow it. We've got like 40,000 members in there right now. And I've been trading 7 years and I've been trading profitably 4 or 5 years and running that free Telegram channel since summer of 2018 for roughly 5 years from the time that I've been making this video. All I do is I keep things simple and I control risk. And the way that I got profitable trading and became a multi-millionaire specifically from trading Forex, stocks, and crypto over the course of the past 5 years was by simply tracking my trades. I quit trading. I quit doing a live account and a demo account, and I just tracked my trades to see what worked and what didn't. And then whenever I went back to demo trading, I just did more of what works and less of what didn't. And on top of that, I continued to make my system better and better and better over time as I collected more data and found out the discrepancies and the commonalities between what works and what doesn't work. I simply have done more of what works and less of what doesn't. And then now I'm here, multimillionaire, 28 years old, 5 years after I became profitable, still freaking murdering it, killing it. Why? All I do is I keep things simple and I control risk. If you want to see exactly how I trade, just click the free Telegram link. On top of that, I make unlisted videos just for people in that Telegram channel where people can follow all my trades. And on top of that, I'll make analysis videos and different videos that are unlisted where people from that free Telegram channel can go and ask questions in the unlisted YouTube video comments. And I'll go back and reply to like 20, 30, 40 questions depending on how much time I have whenever I release those videos. You can have access to all this right now by clicking on the first link in the description. And again, I have paid products, I have courses, I have like a VIP group kind of thing, like it's called Mission FX Close Friends. I sell all this stuff like that. I want you to know that you don't have to buy a single product from me or anyone else ever. All you have to do is you have to keep things simple and control risk and then track your trades just like I've shown you here in this video. And if you track the trades, you will wind up weeks, months, and years later with a system that works perfect for just specifically you, based on evidence and data and applied experience, which gives you the intuition for how to make proper trading decisions going forward. If you stop measuring everyone else's trading system and you focus more on what your trading system is going to be, collecting the data, tracking it, experimenting, doing more of what works, less of what doesn't, you are left with a trading system that works perfectly for just you. And that is my wish for you, is that you do the work, you do what's hard, so that way trading can become easy for you and you can be someone like me who's been trading 7 years and then has it down to where my analysis takes me literally like 15 seconds per chart because it's so freaking stupidly simple. And I can tell almost instantly by looking at a chart whether or not there's a setup there. It's just like so straightforward. So again, hit that first link in the description and check it out if you'd like to see my free Telegram channel and follow along with my analysis and trades and those cool little unlisted videos I'll do just for people in that free Telegram channel. That way you can engage in the comments and kind of get a little bit of, one-on-one interaction with me here and there sometimes. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a great rest of the day. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the Be sure to go into the and then hit the just kidding. You don't have to hit the like button. You don't have to comment. You don't have to share. You don't even have to subscribe. Just make this video worth it for me and just go and apply the stuff I taught you here in this video. That's all. Have a great rest of the day. See ya.